Welcome to this reading. This is for 29th July week, right up to first week of August. I hope you're all well. And let's see what the energies are like. Okay, the energies are feels a little bit conflicting. Maybe I'm feeling like two types of energies coming up for this week. It's a very strange week, I have to say. So let's see. Anyone watch the opening of the Olympic Games in France? It's quite something, isn't it? It is quite something. So let's see. Let me just move this cam a little bit. Move the rocks up. Okay. So we're gonna pick 3 cards and go from there. And we have here 3 of Pentacles. Okay, this is good. It's a good start. It's all about teamwork, collaboration. So this week it's very important for us to do this, to seek out connections with people, to work together. I feel working as a team at this point in our history would be very, very beneficial. Okay, it's hard to go alone in this journey because it's just going to get tougher as we enter this next phase of humanity's development and growth. Queen of Wands. Okay, so very important that we trust in our self-confidence and trust in our own abilities to create the kind of future that we want and to defy anything that is not in alignment or anything that is taking us off the path, as we have seen in the opening of the games. You can see that we are going down a track that we don't want to go down. Okay, but if we take back our power, this is very good energy. We will have 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles is all about security, stability, family matters. So this message is a powerful one. I feel ultimately it's telling us is back to family values, is back into collaboration with other people, believe in ourselves, build our self-confidence, believe in our own ability so that we can gain back control and we get back that energy, right? That energy of family values, energy of, family doesn't necessarily have to be like father, mother, whatever, right? It's about the emotional connection that we have with people and supporting each other in our quest for a better future. And this week is all about that. And I think we've had a chance to question this, with so much going on that we see on the world stage in the past few weeks, it has become, the contrast is so stark that we can see very clearly, I hope, that we know what we want and we know what to choose and that we can choose better. We can create better for sure. Okay, so definitely a time of healing, a lot of going within and maybe even asking ourselves, what is it that we really, really want to create for the future of our children, for humanity? So this is a collective reading, so keep that in mind. And this is good. This has come up for us to look at our fears, our self-limiting beliefs as well. What is stopping us? What is it? And I think we need to question ourselves, right? What is it that we see right now happening in the world stage that we do not necessarily align with, and what kind of changes can we make to make things better? Okay, one more, and we have here, ooh, nice, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is telling us that there are possibilities, that what we see right in front of us may not necessarily be the path that we are all going to go towards, right? It's about a different paradigm. I feel this possibilities is also talking a lot about paradigm shifts. What kind of shifts do we want to see happening in our own reality on a personal level as well as on a collective? And that the message is quite clear here that it is totally within our power to make these changes. I like where this reading is going. I really, really like it. Energetically, I'm feeling that. Look at this, Hierophant. I love this. The Hierophant is about systems. It's about family values. It's about system if I relate it to the reading, right, what we've been talking about, this is definitely talking about going back to an old system that has worked for us in the past, and a lot of the new things that has come up in the past few decades are not really serving us, is actually taking us off track. And what are the things that we can preserve, and what are things that we can help us to reconnect. And I feel one of the key things to reconnect to systems and traditions would be emotional clarity, emotional connection. A lot of it is about how do we feel? Do we feel safe emotionally? This is a key. And spiritual practitioners do need to pay attention as well, because what is happening in the spiritual arena as well is that most people are trying to escape from the difficulty that they are facing by spiritually bypassing, or emotional bypassing. So this is telling us that we need to go back to basics. We need to go back to what really matters, which is safety in emotions. And so this would mean that we are required to go through a whole lot of healing in order to get there. And when we heal, we can then hold the space, have the confidence, like the Queen of Wands, hold the space to enable others to also heal. And I feel this week the energies are also supporting us in breaking free from ancestral karma, or an ancestral trauma that we've been hanging on to. And that it just takes one person, right, to break that cycle, to break that chain, so that the rest will be positively impacted, including our ancestors. Okay, so we have Seven of Cups here. Oh, interesting. Seven of Cups is about feeling unsure. Okay, so if we are feeling unsure, emotionally unsure, we're feeling like yeah, there's almost like a fear of stepping forward. Let's see, what else? What advice? If we have a fear of stepping forward, it's very clear that from here that we do need that confidence. We do need to collaborate. But what may be holding us back would be our emotional uncertainty. Nine of Pentacles. And this is where we need to sit down, think about what is it that we want to create? What kind of future? This is again reminding us to go back to the drawing board. We feel uncertain, go back to the drawing board. Ask ourselves what kind of reality we want to create. Three of Pentacles, again, very good. So it is again back to this, right? Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, teamwork, working with others. And I feel this is also about asking for help. You know, if we try to walk the path or heal on our own, it's really difficult, right? We need to work with someone, or a team, or a person, or a therapist to work through our stuff, because we have come to a point in humanity's history that we cannot just rely on ourselves. We really do need to reach out and work as a team for personal healing, for collective healing as well. Can we have one more? And we have here King of Wands. I love this because we have the Queen of Wands. King of Wands is all about wisdom, having this grand vision, right? The ultimate vision for our future, the kind of future we want to create as well. Very interesting reading. I'm just wondering whether are we at this in this last week of, or last few days of July entering into August, are we at this tipping point where we may sway, you know, one way or the other, or are we going to split in consciousness? Meaning those that who, you know, to choose family values, that choose the emotional connection, emotional safety, rebuilding our civilization. Are we going to be in one camp, and the other camp would be people who are just bent on destroying it, and who have lost touch with their souls, who have lost touch with their humanity even, and what is truly important? And you know, I mean, the if you've seen, right, that's like a really good representation of what's happening these days, right? The hedonistic lifestyles that people have. If you watch social media, if you watch the opening of the Olympic Games, I know I'm saying this over and over again, but you know, that is really a very powerful depiction of us as consciousness. Like where are we headed, right? And that seems to represent exactly where we may be heading. It's just, if you have not seen it, go and try and find it on the YouTube or something. It's pretty shocking, you know, but at the same time, not shocking. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go too much into politics and, you know, social dialogue, but I feel that that whole thing, right, has a very big impact on our consciousness and what is imprinted within our consciousness. So it's up to us. What do we want to create? What kind of future we want to create? So we have King and Queen of Wands, right? So we have the divine counterpart. This is asking us, Wands is a very fiery energy. It's asking us, what do we want to create? You know, what is it that we are on fire for? And we have here Three of Chalices. Again, we have friendship, connection. So with a lot of threes, Three of Pentacles about teamwork, collaboration. This is about emotional connection, friendship, connection. Very important to keep in touch and not feel like you are alone in the journey. So reach out, right? If you feel alone, reach out. Go make friends. Go see a therapist. Go do something to connect with another human being, because we are not alone in this. I'm going to pick an oracle from here. I'm going to pick maybe 2 more oracle cards. Okay, so this is for the collective. If you're interested, you know, in a personal reading, you can always book a session with me. Details are below this video. Clarity. Ooh, definitely. This is a week of clarity. And also, if you are resonating with this message, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do subscribe to my channel. I am cutting my time here on YouTube now because I have spent a long time building this channel, but it's not growing. And so, and I, you know, because it's not growing, I cannot monetize it. And so I do need to take this, you know, the readings on another platform where my chances of monetization is higher. Obviously, I'm not doing it just for the money, right? But I'm doing this because I feel that while I do this, I want to be compensated for my time as well. So a little bit, I'm not talking about huge amounts of money. We don't get paid a lot, you know, on social media, but some compensation, right, would be helpful. So we have here, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So some of you would relate to this. Let's see, let's pick one more. And we have here, we have Shanti. I'm the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Okay, so if you want more content, if you know, you really like what I do here, you want more content, go to my TikTok account. I do readings there, and it's growing. It's been growing, and I enjoy doing it there because you know, when you see growth, when you see people interacting, it's far more enjoyable to do the readings that way. So go on TikTok. The details of my TikTok account is in the description box below. Let's see, we have here, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you again. Bye for now.